Hello again folks, another Junior set for you, Meccano Maker System Junior Rescue Fire Truck. Why did I buy this one? Not being much into the Junior stuff, for a couple of reasons, and one is I ain't got much space for what I've got anyway. Why? Well, it looks cool, I suppose, and it's got lights and sound on it as well, which has taken the Junior on a little bit, you know, added a little bit more to it. I don't think there's anything else before this with lights and sounds, but let me know if there was or there is. It's just a cool looking model, I suppose. It's chunky looking. It's got the lights and sounds, as I say, which brings it on a little bit. It's very much a popular thing, a fire engine of any description for a toy, and it's just it just appeals, I suppose. This wasn't that cheap though. This was 44 quid, I think. I think you can get it cheaper now, but not sure on that one. It wasn't one that I was looking for. It just one that popped up when I was looking for others, and there it was. This was off eBay, an eBay shop. I forget what it was now, but it was. It just come up. I think I was just looking for Meccano in general, and it come up amongst loads of others, second-hand, new, old, metal, brand new, recent, you know, all sorts. Just a general search, and there it was. French set this one with the tear-off strip. Again, perhaps not so heavy as the police station one, but fairly weighty, and it feels, yep, like it's pretty much full. We've got 5+ years, 163 pieces for this one, and then the back. What we got, rotating and extending ladder, that's good, and of course the lights, and that's about it. Let's have a look inside of this one. Here we go. The last time I did this I put my finger on the cardboard, using my finger as a knife if you like. Well, that is well packed, isn't it? Well packed indeed. I see the ladders down the bottom straight away. You probably see them a bit bright at the moment. Ooh. Well, 40 quid maybe, but whatever it was, but well packed parts. We've got wheels in this one, spacers, bolts, sort of the longer, what we call them, pins, the panel pins they call them, what do they call them now? Pivot pins, sorry, panel pins, that's a nail. Some nuts in there. Next bag out, they'll probably all fall out anyway. Reasonable bagging as well, not too big. We've got a nice gear there, look at that gear. Ooh, look at that. Pretty much standard parts. This isn't though, look at this flat plate. Look at that. Oh, that's a big one. And something else here, I don't know. Oh, it's got Meccano 1998 on the moulding of this. It looks like a door. Oh well, it's got 1998 on it, so obviously it ain't brand new, is it? More pulley stroke spacers, the washers, but this time in grey rubber, more where it is, bolts, tools, more double angled strips. There's a crank angle in there as well, or double bench strips. I'll have to check, that's what they call them. Tyres, common, those are in the Evolution crane set, and just to prove it, there you go. That will feature fairly soon. Now I'm going through these new sets. That's also been in the 15 model multi-models set with the bulldozer crane thing on digger, amongst others, and purpose shaped roof. There's a box there, plastic, which no doubt will be for the lights and sounds, windscreen, and the ladders. I wonder if the ladders will find a use for other folks when they're building Meccano models. I bet they will. I bet they will. Here we are, the ladder pieces, 2 of those. There you go. Then we've got the instructions. We'll just move the box out the way for now. Some of these things don't fall off. Yeah, the stitching doesn't go all the way on the French stuff. I don't know why. Okay, reasonably folded and cut by the looks of it. Not too bad in the quality of the image there and the gloss. Of course, there's only one model, the fire engine, and the tools there, tips, and that's it for that one. Nothing spectacular. Let's start at one. One is the lights. We'll have a look at this in close up in a bit. One is the lights and sounds there, and we need a screwdriver to take the battery box apart. I've said this before. Spoilt with the mechanoids, the micronoids, the Mechasaw, where it's a Meccano bolt that holds the lid on, and you can use the tool out of the set to do that. Okay, it's a big bulky, I'm going to say screwdriver. I suppose that's what it is really. The triangular shape, so it is a bit bulky on this one. So I suppose that's fair enough. And we start off quite simply, and I don't expect anything to be too complicated, of course. It looks to be some parts with a lot more holes than I've seen. I mean, there may be some of these parts that have been around for a while, but I can't say I've seen any. But I don't look at the Junior stuff that often. Perhaps I will make a point of it more so soon, because you can get some good bargains. I mean, a while back, the 100-piece, I say a while, a couple of years back, the 100-piece bucket was 12 quid at Home Bargains. That was the blue, essentially the blue tub, and they did the pink as well. And they were a decent buy at those sort of prices. Not a great deal. Everything looks clear enough. There is a bit of white outlining here and there, or shading of parts, which makes things a lot easier. Oh, see, we've got some tools as well, which may or may not be new. I know the City series had some tools and equipment as well, ready moulded. We'll have a look at those in a bit. And we'll just skim through to the end, and it looks like 23, yeah, 23 stages, and that's just the stickers. Now we turn over the next page and it shows the parts. So what have we got then? Nuts 34, bolts 33, 3 longer bolts. Got the tools are on a tree there. Look there, stickers of course, one of those lifelike plates, one of these sound units, and this like bucket shaped part here. So a lot of it's pretty common. I think some of it's a new or new style. What would you call that? I suppose you'd call that one there an angle bracket really, wouldn't you? I haven't seen that before. So let's dig out some of the parts that at least I think are new, and then we can have a look at them in a bit more detail. So folks, as I say, let me know if you've seen some of these parts before, but they look new to me. Some are not very exciting, you might say, but we'll start with this like corner bracket. That looks a new style to me, and quite robust, only slightly bendy. So nothing really special about it, but looks new. This flat plate you saw earlier, nice, very nice, plenty of holes. The roof for the fire engine, already made. This sort of bucket section as well, I've not seen that before. Yeah, any of you have, but yeah, that roof section. This angle bracket, I suppose that's like, what's that, 1/2 inch by 1.5 inches, something like that I suppose, roughly. This is a part, I've got a feeling it's probably been around before now. We've got like an axle section, which has also got like the ratchet clip built in as well, should you need it. But it's got a worm gear on the end. Simple little pushing clip. Itself is a clip because it holds the tools just in there. This fits to the side of the truck, and the tools, your hammer and whatever, you just clip in there. There's several of those. And talking of tools, here they are. We've got a spanner. What would you used to call them? My dad used to call that. Is it a movie wrench? I think the Yanks call it. We'd call that a monkey spanner. Or round here we call that a monkey spanner. Hammer. There's 2 of those trees with the same tools, so you've got 6 tools in all. This, no idea what it's for yet. We've got 2 holes in there. It looks like it is another form of clip as well. Something's going to clip in there, maybe an axle, I don't know. Let's have a look at this. That also says 1998 on it, so obviously that ain't a new part either. The ladders, I dare say these are brand new. Both the same by the looks of it. They clip into each other and slide against each other, so you've got an extending ladder. Not sure, I can't make out the date on this one. Meccano... No, it's far too small. Far too small, I'm afraid. But, and shiny. So you got those as well. And lastly, and I can see this being used elsewhere. Not perhaps on a model, but near a model. This is your light and sound unit. Obviously speaker there, lights at the top, red and blue. And battery box, again fixed by probably a small self-tapper screw, but of course the Junior Meccano driver is a little bulky for something this small. I know of one builder who makes rather nice fire engines, and many of them, including Land Rovers and all sorts. I think there's a Unimog one as well, and old classic fire engines, new fire engines, scale models essentially. I dare say that'll find a use near his models, not in the model perhaps, but near. So maybe, but you'll have to find out what it sounds like because there's no batteries in it. You do need 3, I think it's AAA batteries for the set. So there you go folks, the Meccano Maker System Junior Rescue Fire Engine. Yours for around £40, and I think I saw it for 35 a few days back. Not really looking for it, so I didn't take much notice. But certainly a lot of parts, it seems, for a junior set, and let's hope it'll be a good build and have some decent play value, of course, as well. And this is another one I may do a build it video as well. Bye for now.